Not to say that it isn't capable, obviously, but you get away from that bear. But thank you. From one bear to another. I don't know. I guess. Happy Pride. No, it's July. We're gonna see. Oh my goodness, this man was actually teasing the Leroy for a second. No, we're not doing that no more. We're not doing that. Let's not scar ourselves with memories of Leroy, P-Patch Leroy, and let's instead enjoy one of the most capable Yoshis that this continent has to offer. Going up against a Bob that, frankly, has quite a lot to prove to both himself and, well, to be frank, us as Vesper. Going to try to make a statement at the expense of B.Son. Going to get right into it on Hammerhead for game number 1. Trying to open up this Yoshi. Proving to be a little difficult. Just staying in on this Bob, who really has yet to really start pressing buttons. I mean, I guess it's a little difficult to do, considering how difficult it must be for Bob to really establish any sort of offense without being able to really effectively use those poking tools that he has. Hang on. Oh, man. Not able to get any of the 50-50 stuff either in that round number 1. In a relatively slow game 1. But I don't think B.Son is going to have any complaints about that. Charging in. Spinning. There we go. And here we go. Just opened up a little bit, that area of opportunity. And Bob. One ankle check could very well do it for this round number 2. And it is going to be a punch to the gut that winds up administering the final blow to Vesper in that round 2. Not a poor showing for the Bob, but at the same time, not quite enough, is it? Okay. Oh, just spinning him right into the corner, putting him in the blender. Oh, looking for a counter-punching opportunity, eventually finding one. Oh, keeping the pressure on, the rage drive. Not going to be employed effectively, but giving him just enough space to punish. And now Vesper. Keeping on him. The winner of this one going on to face off against Commanda in winners final. This Bob looking to be on the warpath. Getting his pokes just a little bit more effectively. Oh no, we're not doing this. Popping with the hilt of the sword. We gonna get him with door knockers? No? Thinking about it. Raise drive is blocked. And you rolled right into your fate on that one, son. B.Son. Going to take round number 1. Game number 1, I should say. 3 rounds to 1 was the score. And Vesper, we saw just maybe getting some pretty good... that was a very good grab to start things off by B.Son. Getting a few more of those pokes, able to open up the complex, rather deflective style of Yoshimitsu in that one. As versatile as this character might be, certainly does have its weaknesses. Damage output can certainly be one of them. But for B.Son, that has hardly been the case. Sword's going to get put away, and he will be kicked in the face for his thanks. For his troubles, I should say. Spinning it around. Rolling on through, and good maximization of the damage from Vesper, who is going to put B.Son into the glowy red state. Yeah, you ain't coming back from that. Man, some impressive stuff being shown here from Vesper. He's going to roll on into round number 3 with a 2-0 lead. Uh-oh, swinging away. Big whip punish here from B.Son. He's going to put him all the way to the wall and make him pay for it. Oh, buddy. Swing like that again. I'll take the other half of your health bar too, which he may well do here. Puts him into rage. Good tracking. Trying to catch Bob in these side steps and doing so rather effectively. Oh, that's a decisive victory for B.Son. Could be making Vesper question his buttons just a little bit. Yeah, you don't get up into that, buddy. Who do you think you are? Trying to catch him yet again. With these whiff punishes, B.Son's getting awful good at punishing this Bob. Hang on. He's in a rage as well, and he's not going to block the rage drive that time. It is going to be 1-all. And we saw Vesper getting just a little greedy, going for those rage drives at inopportune times. Was not deterred, however, and stayed on it, eventually getting the victory in that game number 2, courtesy of the rage drive. And now here we go to Arctic Snowfall. Going back into the Infinite, we've seen B.Son do some absolutely nasty things without the walls. You gotta think it's just so confident in his ability to win the neutral game. And we're seeing that now. Oh my goodness, every time Vesper holds forward, that point just freezing him into fear is like, that's okay, you will die where you stand. B.Son is going to take the first round. Oh my goodness, yeah, check your knees real fast. That's your ACL, my guy. Let me point it out with my sword real fast. Hang on though, Vesper, beautiful combo. Take about 40% of the bar. Trying to chip away yet again, but okay, sitting in block, doing okay for himself. Timing the approach well that time. And it is going to be Vesper getting himself on the board, 1 each. Sometimes, hey, mashing's only stupid if it doesn't work. I'm just saying. As someone who plays Smash, let me tell you. Okay, staying in the face, just so you're not getting poked by the sword at the very least, but certainly well enough to make your own buttons effective. Carrying on into rage. We're going to have to see if... Oh, beautiful punish that time. Catching Vesper. Trying to jump in a little bit. But he's reacting just fine. I mean, Vesper is... Oh, B.Son not going to get anything off a rage drive. And just like that, Vesper, this Bob, has himself a match point against one of the more talented swordsmen that this game has on offer. So he's back. Back one, man, let me tell you. Okay. Just smacking him with the sword. Making Vesper question his approach a little bit. It's a matter of timing. Okay. You don't turn your back on a monster like me, though, says Vesper. Trying to get it going. Rage Drive is not going to quite do it. Puts him in the red, and Vesper is going to take it rather decisively in that last part. I mean, it took some balls to really get that approach in, and wow, that is Vesper, the Bob, getting it done. And you could say whatever you want about B.Son. Perhaps would he like that interaction back? I would think so, but respect, just like victories, are earned around here, and that was well earned by Vesper.